through and then go over to the power beats and then just put them on. That's how it is. That's great.
Hi guys, my name is Chris Staples. I'm 32 years old. I live in Los Angeles, California. How I became a professional dunker, I believe it's something I kind of fell into. I always loved watching slam dunks. I watched And1, I used to watch Vince Carter, and I always loved doing what they do. By being a basketball player, it's something that kind of came natural to me because, you know, dunking is a part of the game, but I fell in love more with dunking than anything else. Aside of basketball, so I think with that, it helped me, you know, find that love for it and eventually make it a sport. Some of the dunk contests I've been a part of is the K54, Ghetto Games, Dunk League, Jump 10, Dunk League, Dunk 10, a lot of them. I've been a part of a lot of contests. I play with the Harlem Globetrotters. And with that experience, I've traveled all over the world, and then these dunk contests started to come along, you know, quite frequently, and I've been a part of a lot of them. What makes me a professional dunker is that I make money off dunk contests. That makes you a professional. You go against some of the best guys, some of the most elite guys that are YouTube viral. You know, just guys that are universally recognized as the best slam dunkers in the world. You have the Jordan Kilgannon, Guy Dupuis, Lee Peg, Miller, myself, Jordan Sutherland, Jonathan Clark, Myrie Bowden, Michael Purdy, Smooth. I obviously can't forget Smooth. Did I say Lee Peg? Justin Darlington. Like, these are the professional dunkers of the world. So to go against these guys, to beat some of these guys, you know, just because you beat them doesn't make you professional, but you know you were doing really well when you're competing against these guys, and I found a love for that. I found a passion with it. It's something that I've grown to, you know, want to do all the time, and it's great to always compete against these guys, night in and night out. I think the best way to carry yourself as a professional athlete is to always, you know, put your fans first. You know, when you have people out there that look up to you, you never know that these people may want to be like you one day. They may want to be better than you one day. And it's always our job to encourage them to become the best, because that's how we got to where we are, either because someone encouraged us or we were motivated because someone doubted us. And I always want to be that guy to encourage the next person to be better, to be great, that they can do whatever they put their mind to. And I feel like that's something that's carried me through as a dunker. And I always stand by that, to always always try to be a motivator to someone else. For me, I believe it's very important to always bring new content. You know, some people, it's no comparison, but you know, some people, you know, they don't post enough. And you forget the followers. It doesn't matter about the followers. I always want to show new material, to show that I'm relevant. I'm always working on my craft. Even if it's some of the same dunks, it's in a different location and it's new situations. So I feel like it's very important for me to always, you know, give the fans, you know, that follow me, that give them, you know, make it worth following me. You know, hey, I'll go to Chris Page, I always see something new. I always see him at different locations, different cities, and I feel like that's very important to always have that content. For me, Global Dunk Empire, I started it because I've been dunking for a while, and and I've always been just the talent. And I want to learn how to become not just the talent, but on the manager side, on the, as a dunker, how can I help other dunkers? Sometimes it's hard to listen to someone who has never been in your shoes, or why can't I make my own connections? I've always had someone representing me, and at some point you have to like spread your wings and fly by yourself. And I took that chance, just like I've taken chances in different situations. I've taken that chance where I can brand myself. I have a name for myself. I can make the phone call that I used to have someone else make it for me. Why can't I make that myself? And I think that's very important. Now, I want to help other dunkers that are coming up who are looking for a job. They're hungry, and even though I may be getting calls for a lot of opportunities, I want them to get calls. I want them to be ready for that. And that's why I've started Global Dunk Empire, to get these guys on a stage where they can become ready for the big moments. When they battle against someone like me, they battle against a Jordan Kilgannon, and they're going to be ready for that moment. They're not going to be shy, and to put them in front of big crowds and have that opportunity. And even if they don't battle against me, or they battle against some of the big time dunkers, they're getting the opportunity to perform their talents on big stages, and that's what we all want. As dunkers, we want to just be recognized for what we do. And if I can get those guys on big stages, and we as a I feel like it's a fraternity as dunkers, and I want us all to be brothers, to go out there and say, hey, look, it's only a few people that do this in the world, and we're the few. The difference, I believe, we're all professionals, we're all in the entertainment business. NBA is entertainment, slam dunking is entertainment. And so, there are a lot of same traits. I feel like there's a smaller fan base with slam dunking, but I feel like the people that support dunking support it. And so, just because you aren't in the NBA doesn't make you a bad basketball player. They specialize in certain things of the game. What we specialize in, we're the best at that. So we've taken what we're really good at and made it a sport and started to make money off of it. And it's an awesome thing because we're doing what we love to do. There are some guys that are in the NBA that may just like to dunk, but they have to go down court and they have to rebound, they have to play defense. For us, we like to dunk, and that's what we do. And I can say I'm happy to do that every time I have the opportunity to do it. Well, I feel like it's always good to have a plan, because as an athlete, Father Time is undefeated. Your body will get tired, you will age, and you will have injuries. So be prepared for those, and always have a plan for what's the after effect. What kind of longevity can you create? Some of the guys, they get injured, don't have a backup plan, and now they're desperate because they've been playing basketball their entire life. For me, I know as a dunker, I can't dunk forever, so what is my afterthought? What is the aftermath of this? And that's why, while I'm still healthy and while I'm still able to dunk, I'm creating the Global Dunk Empire for when I am done dunking. I have a platform to help guys out and get those opportunities. And I'll still be a part of the game of dunking, and that's why I want to remain a part of it. The best way I manage a performance, when some of our guys go out and they do these slam dunk shows, it's important to make your dunks, to do dunks that you're consistent with, and that's why it's important to go to the gym and always practice your craft, become perfect at it. There is no perfect, but become the best at what you can do, and better than yesterday. So it's always important to go out there and make your dunks, have a good time, and I think that's a great performance for people to want to work with you and bring you back. Oh, I believe, the performance of a team the coaching makes a big difference. How he gets along with players, with not just whatever sport. How they manage these players. Sometimes, I think basketball is all about confidence. As an example, it's all confidence. So if a player is cold, his confidence is down. But when a player is hot, he's okay to shoot a long-range three-pointer and feel like it's going to go in. And that's all about getting your players confident, knowing that they can make or take any shot, or they can, if it's tennis, they can make that swing. And so it's all about building each other's confidence. We're all athletes and we're all very good at what we do. So it's all about keeping the confidence.